everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today, the original plan was to do a dungeon, but that fell through a little bit. Was not able to get everyone together. People ended up being busier than I thought they were going to be. My mistake, I actually forgot that a few people were going to be busy, so we're not going to be doing a dungeon today. Instead, today we're going to be working on more side quests here in Kurthus. Specifically, we're going to be working on the level 37 and possibly level 38 side quests here in Camp Dragonhead. Since last time we did side quests, we cleared out the observatorium. So let's see, where do we want to start? If I can find... Yeah, let's just start with a level 37 quest somewhere. Not there, that's level 38. That's main story. Here we go. Let's go do the one over by the entrance to start. Now, are you outside the entrance or are you up on top of the wall? You're probably on top of the wall. You are indeed on top of the wall. Alright, how about this one right here? I saw a level 37 in here, so we'll go do that. Hello, Corentio. How many ways can a man die well? Corentio wishes to speak with you of this and more. A word, adventure. House Fortemps has just called in reward on the snow wolves that harass our supply trains. These creatures are the most dangerous when young and starved, and this litter of four is both. I lost 2 good men to these wolves. Had they been knights, the hunting horns would have sounded ere their blood had rusted. I would see you avenge them, and the reward is a fair one. Bring back the hides, and we shall both gain what we seek. Yeah, you know what? It'll be a lot easier to find these quests if I just keep the recommendations log open. Hopefully I don't forget to put it away again after the end of the episode like I did last time. Alright then, let's see. These wolves are going to be out to the northeast, so let's go hunting. And see where they end up being. Let's see if we can't take them down nice and quickly. Also, I did update my winter gear with some of the clothing we made last time in our weaving episode. We actually got quite a few bits of glamour-specific gear out of that set of crafting, so I'm real happy about that. But the main change is I swapped out the hat. I like this hat a lot more. I like just actually having a hat and not the hood. Granted, the hood would probably be keeping me warmer, but I like this. It's good enough. Cat's already got fur. This is more than enough protection, I think. And it's cuter. It's much cuter. Now I just need to find the right dyes to dye it to a good color. Though the default color is also pretty good. I'm not too upset about it. Okay, one more wolf. It's going to be this one up here. And that should be good. Back to Corentio. Let's go get that reward. And then it looks like Corentio is going to have one more quest for us after that. Oh crap! Oh, right in the witch drop. I should have been paying attention. Of course I'm around witch drop. Of course I'm going to drop in if I just go straight to town. Corentio, good news. I bring you the pelts of those wolves that killed your men. From that smug look on your face, I should say there are 4 fewer wolves in Kurthus today. Show me the pelts and complete your triumph. Yeah, they are right here. These are they. See you the markings here. With these hell pups gone, all our people shall breathe easier. How near it is that we scorn death in the maws of a ravening beast. These men died in battle as surely as any on the dragon pyre. When knights are thin upon the ground, it is the lowly of the house who suffer. Grooms and washers, porters and yeomen. Our house patches with adventures, whatever is threadbare, but... Some of the other high houses continue to bar the gates against outlanders altogether, or treat them with such disdain that any service they accept must surely bear attaint. Honor is in how we justly treat others who serve the cause alongside us in life and death. Out of honor flows all that makes a man of a boy, a woman of a girl. Surely when we meet Halone in the afterlife, 'tis honor she judges, not pride. Alright, next up. Don't light my fire. Sir Corentio wishes to discuss with you the latest difficulties at Dragonhead. A word, if I may. Have you the inclination to undertake another commission? I would not ask if you did not look rested and refreshed. You may have heard whispers of it, but a patrol lost its way in the blizzard and wandered into the ogre's belly. Needless to say, not all of them returned alive, and the sawbones have been carving all manners of bits off those that did. They mistook Will of the Wykes for the light of the camp and were lured to the cave. We've enough perils around us without those quizzing devils amusing themselves thus. We cannot have men gainsaying their own eyes, afraid to trust the lights they see in the distance. Will you take yourself to the ogre's belly and dispatch those Wykes? Ooh, that is a problem indeed, creatures which lure people astray. Let us go eliminate those before they become an even bigger issue. Ogre's Belly is going to be a big cave to the northeast. The entrance is going to be directly up here, and then we will loop around down to the bottom where we can find the Will of the Wykes. It kind of looks like there might be an entrance over here, but no, it's just the cave ends below existing ground that we can go check out. But we won't be able to get down to it from there. Right into the ogre's belly. And let's go track down those Will of the Wykes. There they are. Hello there. You're causing a lot of problems for us, so I'm gonna need you to perish. And quickly at that. Alright, there's one. We gotta kill 3 more, it looks like. There's 2. And you 2 should be the last 6. Here, let's go actually grab you, and actually, shoot, now that I'm thinking about it, there's something I do need to show off. Though actually we might not be able to do it, but good news, while I was doing grinding to get all the supplies we need for our crafting logs, Juniper hit a rank cap, so we can actually, if we have any Thavnarian onions, get Juniper up to the next rank, which is super exciting. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hike back to camp, and while I'm heading back, I'm gonna check if we have any Thavnarian onions. Alright, I did not have any Thavnarian onions, so I ran back to Limsa and bought a few. They were unusually cheap right now. Usually the price hovers around 100,000 gil, but they're like 83,000 gil right now, which is really cheap for a Thavnarian onion. So I bought a stack of 5. So that means we've bought 6 out of the 10 we'll eventually need, and we can get 2 from Sidequests later, much later down the road. So we have 6 of the 8 we need to buy. Alright, let's go ahead and 1, pull out Juniper, and 2, feed them a Thavnarian onion. Their rank cap is now 12. They are at rank 11. And let's see what skills we can teach them. So we could do 2 upgrades on Defender Branch, but I kind of want to commit to Healer for a little bit. I want to commit to Healer, I think, at this point until Healer is done. So we got Enhanced Mind, and we can't do anything else for now. So 2 more rank ups. And healer will be done, and then we can work on finishing off. We can probably work on finishing off attacker while letting any extra SP go into defender to keep that a little bit caught up. Awesome. Alright, let me go ahead and pull up that side quest list again as we're heading back to turn this in. Hello, Correntio. Back so soon and with full success? Those wikes never knew what struck them, I'll wager. By Halone, is it good to have something go well. Forgive my outburst. It has been a difficult week. Moon. Some longer span of time. Like a siege, though none exists, and a man cannot live in a constant state of unhappy strain. The success you convey back to me means a great deal. Well, I'm glad I could be such a tremendous help. Alright, next on the list, I want to do Dark and Stormy Night, and that's going to be the one up above us, on top of the gate. So let's hike up there and see what you've got for us. Alright, hello there, Arthuru? Arthuru? Oh god, I'm so sorry. Arthuru is eager to ask a service on a cold and windy night. Truth is, I used to be gulled when I pulled fire duty, but I've come to thank me lucky stars. In Kurthis, dull and warm beats dull and cold any time. I've no complaints about the warmth, to be certain. We're short-handed here, though, so dim have our lights grown, 'tis no wonder a patrol mistook the wisp for the stronghold. The north wind blows hard tonight. Will you patrol the braziers and light those that are dark? Brrr, listen to that shriek. Sometimes I swear that the very climes have declared war against us. Here, take this bit of live coal to light the braziers with. Alright, let's go make sure all the braziers are lit so people can safely find their way back. Alright, here's one. And there's two over there, and a third one over there. Yeah, that wind is a bit of a nuisance. Oh, we've got 5 braziers to light. Okay, then. Let's see. Where are the others? Not seeing any right around here. Let's try and be thorough. Are there any, like, in the back? That would be weird. Not a great place to put one. Perhaps just outside the camp? No, I don't see any braziers out here. Then our next bet would be the very end of the wall up there. Actually, before we go back to the end where we were at, let's make sure we also check this end, because the search area does... Oh, they're all below, you say. Oh, there's one right here. And one right there. Okay, there we go. All right. That is all the braziers lit. Let's go let Arthuru know. Hopefully no one will be getting lost tonight. Hello there, Arthuru. All done? Come closer to the fire. You're looking a mite blue. It gladdens my heart to know that all the braziers are lit tonight, giving freely of their light and warmth. Yes, dull and warm and of some importance. And as I've said, I've no complaints about the warmth, not a one. Yeah, I'm glad you've come to enjoy a relatively simple job. It's the simple things in life that are most worth enjoying. Okay, next up, Too Many Enemies is going to be up at the northeast end. Oh, I know exactly who's going to give this quest. They're going to give us a chain of quests. Hello there, Belmont. Sharp of eyes and broad of smile, Belmont is a hard man to resist when he has a request, and he appears to have one now. Well, miss, sister in drudgery. I'm a sellsword myself, but I doubt this lot here rates that any higher than adventures. But I can't complain. I have 3 squares and clean straw enough to sleep in, even if I mull all day for it. Any road, I thought I'd share some of the work with you today. A wagon bound for House Fortemps broke its wheel shaft on the way and sent word they'd be a half a day late. Ain't showed up yet. They're on the east road. Those legs of yours won't find it too far. I've got my own donkey work to see to, but we'll have a mug of something when you return. I am noticing that the people here at Camp Dragonhead are far kinder than the people down at the Observatorium. But then again, the Observatorium is House Durandare, while Dragonhead is House Fortemps, and House Fortemps seems to just overall be a lot friendlier. Alright, there's the wagon. Oh, they are overturned indeed. Oh, goodness. Hopefully everyone's relatively alright, is what I want to say, but I see corpses. Crap. Ixal? Knock it off. Leave them alone. We need those supplies, please. Alright, there we go. Ixali are down, and unfortunately, I think the wagon's lost. That sucks. Alright, back to Belmont. Hello there, Belmont. I returned with bad news. You made good time. What news? Ixal? Got 'em all, huh? Poor sods. I tell you, the high and mighty around these parts don't even see in black and white. They see in dragon and not dragon. You know of what I speak? All men are nasties that don't breathe fire kill just as many men, but that's neither here nor there for them. Ain't nothing to mean either, I suppose. This place, not enough men, not enough arms, and cold enough to make a man piss ice. I tell you, coming to West to offer my services was mayhap less wise than I thought. This is a chill that even a bowl of muntui soup won't cure. To be in Gridania again. Ugh. Yeah, I've not heard much good about how this place is doing. Let's be honest, it just keeps sounding worse and worse. Belmont affects a sellsword cynicism, but the god's quiver in him dies hard. So urgently does he seek a scout that he'll hire one himself. I hail from Gridania, sister from the sea. Fighting Ixal is what we do there, but I sure didn't expect to see them in these mountains. I know those shite birds, and they're up to something. It's nothing I can go to my employer with, it's just a feeling. But whenever I got this feeling in the 12s and nothing got done, something bad bit us on the arse. I've not had a moment to spare, and the feeling grows stronger. It ill becomes a sellsword to part with his own gil in this manner, but will you enter the Ixali lair to the east and see if there are any clues to be found? Alright. If your instincts are that reliable, I suppose it's worth at least taking a look. Even if your instincts aren't reliable, it's at least keeping an eye on things. The Ixal aren't exactly known for being the friendliest bunch to us. Alright, looks like we got a good vantage point up there that'll let us take a look down at Nadalin here, which is the Ixal home territory. Oh, we got Ixal patrolling up here as well. Okay. Well, we'll just try not to bother them too much. They're probably gonna bother us, to be honest. Yep, okay. Listen, I'm just here to see what you're up to, just to, like, make sure you're not planning any moves against us. Alright, what do we got here? And, oh dear, we've got Ixali. Hello there. Let's go ahead and take both of you down. This feels like a bad omen that they may be preparing something indeed, so let's go let Belmont know. Hello there, Belmont. I bring you a black yew log that they were doing something with. What new, sister? What is it that you carry? Yeah, it's right here. When boiled in water, the bark of this rare yew found growing only in the 12's wood turns black as pitch. Interesting. This is black yew from the North Shroud, unknown in Kurthus. The Ixal make of it living blinds and walls. But the yew being slow to grow, why would they bother to cut it down and convey it west? Unless... The Ixal mean to stay here. This is the beginning of a settlement. While the Ishgardians busy themselves with dragons, the Birdmen are stealing this patch of Kurthus from right under their noses. I tell you, unless the Holy Sea acts now, the Ixal will rapidly gain a foothold in this area. That means more war, and though that means more work for the likes of me, I have enough as is. Alright, what do you got next for us then, Belmont? What are we gonna do about this? Belmont requires your service, and his air of command is hard to resist. The Ixal are moving into Kurthus in a lasting way. It's no small task to bring those logs from the 12's wood this far west. They must be using their cursed balloons, those shite birds. Even their supplies have wings, and what comes out of the balloons goes into the ground at Kurthus. We need to hit them now before the settlement gets bigger. The Ishgardians won't give a swive till it's too late. I need my own people. Take this letter to a reprobate named Isidorel. We fought together in the Quiver once. His levies garrisoned at Falgord Float. I fight not for Ishgard in this matter, but if they want to consider it a debt, fine by me. It goads me that the Ixal are waltzing into Kurthus right under my nose. Fair enough, then let's report back to Falgord Float and get that letter delivered. And hopefully we can get some backup to help keep the Ixal from getting a little bit too rowdy up in the area. Alright, made it back to Falgord Float. Let's go deliver that letter to Isidorel. And hopefully that will get the help they need up in Kurthus. Damn and blast, that hurts. I hate being wounded worse than being dead. They call me the ram that batters, not the battered sheep. Satora, eh? Well, state your business. I have a letter from an old friend. A letter from me? From Belmont. Well, well. I tell you how the best tactics officer the White Rams ever had can suffer to be a Moylan sellsword, that one I'll never understand. The roads haven't rusted that bucket of his. If he says the shite birds are moving into Kurthus, that's good enough. We White Rams owe the Ixal pain. Tell him whatever we can do, just name it. Oh, good news for him. I'm sure he'll be very happy to hear. And you have a quest for us. A wounded animal is a dangerous animal, and the White Ram convalescing in Falgord Float fits the bill. Whatever Sidorel has in mind, best to say yes. Damn and blast, that hurts. Damn me for being careless about those Ixal. Blast him for slicing me up like a side of fish. Here now, before you go all the way back to Kurthus, why not stretch your legs a little? Get those Ixali wild talons for me. They had the look of newcomers to this area. That means they won't stray far from where I saw them. The Gilmora ruins. Look for fresh kills, something big. Alright, let's go get some Ixal before we head back up into Kurthus to do our work there. And it looks like our targets are going to be just up north. Well, hello there, random carcass just left out here. What are those Ixal up to? Was this intended to be bait for a trap, or did you just leave your food behind and just came back for it? Alright, there we are. The Ixal are down, the revenge has been gathered, and let's return to Isidorel. Also, out of curiosity, now that we have gotten Juniper up to the next rank, 1.7 million experience is what they're gonna need. It'll be a bit, but they'll get up to rank 12 eventually. Hello there, Isidorel. Did me a good turn, did you? Much appreciated, Satora. I'll be paying their friends a visit when I'm back and on my feet. Shit, Molkod's gonna tear me a new one for letting the Wild Talons get a jump on me. This way I can at least tell her the birds didn't live too long afterwards. And looks like we have a whole chain of side quests here in the North Shroud. Alright, so we're probably not going to get to the level 38 quest today, but we will take care of the level 37s we can do. Isidorel's companion's been taciturn till now, but when Irene has something to say, all present are advised to listen. Well met, adventurer. May I call you Satora? I'm Irene, a tactical officer of the White Rams, and apparently a medic, for I find myself ordered to keep an eye on this log. Oh, shut it, Isidorel. So, the matter you were speaking to Isidorel about, I'm certain Instructor Mulcott would be keen to hear of the Ixal's movements in the west. Best you talk to her straight away and make plans. That'd be Mia Mulcott, the leader of the White Rams and an instructor of the God's Quiver. She bides to stay at Eugenia Spire to the north. Take Belmont's words to her. And do watch yourself. Mia Mulcott's slain as many Ixal in battle as there are trees in the woods of Proud Creek. She can be scary. Waste her time with Maffles or Bluster, and she might use you as Ixal bait. Got it. I will be concise then. Then off we go to the spire to the east. Which spire are we going to? Where are you sending me? Okay, right up at Eugenia Spur. Got it. Right up this way. At least it's not too far of a walk. Hello, Mia Mulcott. Hello, Dryad. Back off. I've got business here, and it does not involve killing you or bothering the 12th Wood. Oh, please, come on. Who scratches at my door? An adventurer on the prowl for Mia Mulcott? I am she, born to be the bane of birdmen. I lead the White Rams, an arrow of the God's Quiver, into the craven hearts of the Ixal. I see, we must act now, right now, to stop this threat. Extending the defensive line against the Ixal northwest into Curthis will be no stroll through the wood, but how the birdies will struggle in the net. I can already hear their little necks breaking. You seem healthy. Instructor Mulcott commands both fear and loyalty, and one of those will bend you to her will. Resist not and find out what she wants. The White Rams are stationed at Eugenia Spire, ostensibly on guard duty. Oh yes, protecting the trees of this forest from the miscreants of the Ixali logging grounds to the north. Very defensive. Play defense long enough and the enemy forgets we can attack. I suppose that was the idea, but now the enemy anticipates us. Those mocking, tweeting birds have sealed off the north corridor with a blockade. I spit on their cunning. It keeps me from their wee necks. Adventurer, take down this blockade with his bomb finger. Little birds are not content to have a few more quiet moons before all hells break loose. Fine, the Ixal shall feel the ram right meow. Right meow indeed. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Alright, Mulcott, we'll go take care of that blockade for you. Okay, seriously, Dryads, knock it off. I am not here to bother the 12's Wood. I'm here to stop the Ixal from causing problems in the 12's Wood. Alright, you want us to blow this up? Let's do it. And of course they're not going to be happy. What did we expect? A welcoming party? Just a whole celebration of us destroying their blockade? Alright, there we go. And now we can return to Mia Mulcott, where she is going to have one final quest for us. Don't worry, we're almost done on the North Shroud, and then we can get back to Curthis. Hey? Hey? Oh my goodness. Dryads, please, calm down. I'm not here to cause problems for you. God, the force must be angry. Well blasted, a perfect detonation. Put up your little blockades, my wee birds, and down they go like a cradle on a bough. There'll be nothing, but nothing to stand between the White Rams and our prey. You seem very healthy. The incomparable body language of her people says loud and clear that Mulcott requires one adventure ready to travel right meow. Curthis and the 12th Wood, busy little birdies they've been, filling their crop with all manner of juicy worms. Or a juicy something else. How now, there's a thought. They can be extracting crystals from those trees. Treats for their big bird, the primal Garuda. Adventure, are you as fleet as they say? I have a letter going to Curthis for Belmont. And tell that Byblow he can count on us, and that he'd better be as good as a tactician as he used to be, even if he sleeps on feathered beds now with a strumpet on each side of him. I don't think he's living that luxuriously up in Curthis of all places, but yes, I will get your letter to him straight away. Alright, hello there, Belmont. I bring good news from the White Rams. Back in one piece. Pardon me if I don't ask about the journey, but what did Isidorel say? Think he can get the White Rams interested? Oh, they're interested, alright. A letter from Mulka. By the 12, the Ixal are cutting down trees on the 12's wood, and to offer the crystals to Garuda. Tis worse than I thought. Yeah, it sounds like she's up and active. We are trying to get to her right now. If they're using crystals to strengthen her further, we gotta hurry. She said that, eh? Suppose I've been soft long enough. I've eaten my fine table scraps and slept on a feather bed or two, though I won't swear to the other thing. It's the will of the 12 is what this is. The white rams on the 12's wood, me and Kurthus, with whoever will join me. The high and mighty houses of Ishgard and go swive themselves. We'll stop the Ixal with or without him. Hey, well, there's a lot of threats on the line. Glad we at least got someone working on the Ixal. Alright, next up, we are looking for Papa Do Preach, which is going to be up in the northwestern building. Alright, what do you have for us? We're looking for, I guess, the upper floor? Duchesnel. Okay, how does your name pronounce? Duchesnel is what I'm getting out of that reading. Duchesnel would prevail upon a passing adventurer to search for his wayward daughter. That daughter of mine, when she has a mind to do a thing, there's no stopping her. She's gone off to the Weeping Saint alone. I've told her time and again it's not safe with all the unbelievers about. You're one of those fearless fire-breathing adventurers, aren't you? I don't think I breathe fire, but maybe someday. Normally I'd tell you to stay away from my fine, high-spirited lass, but right now I bid you to go in hot pursuit to the Weeping Saint and bring her back safe and sound. Alright, let's go pick up this runaway. So it looks like that's going to be up to the northeast we need to search. Then let's get hiking. Looks like we're going to be heading way up there, all to the very farthest northeastern corner of Kurthus. Heading up the hill to the Steel Vigil, then we can take a right and make our way northeast to the Weeping Saint. Gosh, this is a lengthy hike indeed. But looks like we're coming up on our destination. Alright, water sprites, please. Okay, I'm just gonna... I've pissed all of them off. Okay, lovely. They're all part of a fate. Okay, there's just a big old fate happening right here. That's why there's so many angry water sprites. Alright, in that case, let's get to work. We're not going to do the fate. I just want to clear them out enough that I can get at the daughter and make sure she's safe. Alright, please come back. Things are definitely not safe here. My father sent you to fetch me back? My, he must be overstrong. He usually mislikes adventures. He knows very well what the... Go away! Now the fate's almost over too. I'm not waiting a minute and a half for this fate to be over. I'm getting her back now. He knows very well that I must have the blessed water, and one can hardly get it anywhere else. Father means well, but I cannot have him ordering me home and insisting on armed chaperones. This war is older than he or his own father. What does he mean to do? Hide me away in the tea caddy and hope that the war ends before I am old and gray? Still, I am not insensate to the dangers. Will you keep watch while I fetch the water? Who knows? You may discover an unbeliever in the woodworks. Alright. Oh my goodness. Get rid of you and then we'll investigate the area, see if there's any potential threats around other than the obvious threat of the countless water sprites. We got a suspicious fellow over here. Hello there. What are you doing over here being so creepy? What truck have I with you or you with me, huh? All may partake of the saint's tears, or do you not believe that I am worthy? I am. I know what you're thinking, adventure woman. I do. You're as transparent as that water there, the water she's taking. You think I'm one of those unbelievers. I find your accusations vile and remove myself from your foul presence. Uh-huh. You dropped your knife, sir. Alright, let's get back to her. And let me guess. Oh, thank goodness the fate's gone. The fate is gone. We are safe. Let's just get rid of this ogre, and then we can talk to you and let you know that there was someone with a knife coming after you, it seems. What's wrong, and what is it that you have in your hand? A knife. 'Tis no soldier's weapon, and none but knights have leave to bring a weapon into a holy place. Perhaps there really was a heretic here, or I have somehow summoned one by my careless jest. I shall return to Camp Dragonhead forthwith. I am not easy in my mind. Kind adventure, you'd do best not to linger. Yeah, you get back safely, and I'm gonna go check in with your father. Alright, I return. Please tell me she made it back safe. I thank you for her safe return, but she is much subdued and will not tell me what passed with the Weeping Saint. I shall want answers, and quickly. Yeah, someone came after her with a knife. A strangely furtive man, you say, gazing fixed upon my girl and armed in such a holy place. It may well be an unbeliever, for who would risk doing such things? A girl of noble blood who eschews the seclusion that is her due makes an excellent prey. Of course I know this. Many think me a scandal for allowing a daughter to run wild, but of course I worry every day and every minute. Yet I would not take the world from her. She is what she is, a rambling rose, and she cannot help what she was born to. I'll keep her safe, from a distance mayhap, but safe. Alright then. Your quest is complete. Last quest we're going to be doing from today is from Medwil. The Charlians say there are no greater generals than old women with naught to lose, and Medwil's silly gaze says that she means to send you to war. I had a son once, a fine boy. Maybe if he'd lived, he would have found a fine girl like you, and I'd be a dandelion a grandchild on my knee. But he wandered into the ogre's belly in a blizzard, and one of the beasts in there killed him. I'm neither a knight nor a maid, but I tell you my heart cries out for vengeance, nay, justice, even after all these years. I won't go to my grave knowing that creature will blight another life as it did mine. Take all that I have left, but slay the Gargator. Here, this is a bottle of Karakul blood. Pour it out and the scent will draw the creature. It doesn't care what kind of blood it is, you see. Once the scent says prey, you'll be ready, won't you? Alright, back to the ogre's slayer then. Let's go hunt a Gorgatar. God, I keep reading those O's as A. What is wrong with my eyes this morning? Alright, made it to the ogre's belly. Let's head in. It looks like the creature is going to be at the very far end of the cave. So, a little bit more of a hike. All the way to the very bottom of the belly. And looks like right over there is where we're gonna spill out the blood. Oh goodness. Go away, Taurus. I'm here to kill one of your bigger members of your group. Which means you should probably watch out for me. Alright, there you are. You are a big one indeed. Let's get to work. Well, you went down pretty easily. I guess you weren't that much bigger than the rest. Alright, back to Medwil. Because we got the Mithril Rosary out of it. Alright, Medwil, I return and I bring a Mithril Rosary that the Gorgatar dropped. Thank the Fury you're safe. I thought my revenge had been the death of you, but you say it's the monster that's dead. Thank you, kind girl. And I bring a gift. And would you look at that? You found his rosary. As bright as the day his father put it around his neck. They say mithril never loses its luster. Not like life, eh? Fall to a dragon, go to heaven. Fall to aught else? Who gives two hells? That's the Ishgard way. He was a scout and a good one, I'm told, but he died a fool's death and fools deserve no justice. They found him and left his things where they lay. Left him where he lay, his own comrades. But you didn't, did you? You picked this up and brought it to me. A good heart and a noble soul to keep your promise and do a kind thing unbidden. You are the justice I sought, adventure, and now I may live out my days in peace. I am very glad I was able to bring you some measure of peace. Alright, that is all the level 37 quests here in Kurthis. I would have liked to do the level 38 quests as well, but, well, we don't have the time for that. So, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, more main story as we begin to seek out what happened on the final flight of the Enterprise. I'll see everyone next time for that.